anyone cut me short. I was thinking this was the way to go, and you put up your puppet show. I say cheers to life. No, I'll be no good man. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. So I woke up, sun in my eyes, forgot all about what I did last night. What I do remember that it was real, real nice. Talks about me are never good. I don't live life the way that I should. Oh well, I'm in for some fun tonight. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Hey now, just you and I, we could be the next Bonnie and Clyde. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Oh, it's a time to rise up. Live the life we're proud of. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Hey now, it's you and I. We could be the next Bonnie and Clyde. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Oh, it's a time to rise up. Live the life we're proud of.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the GoPro Recruiting Challenge. I'm starting a little bit early, and I wasn't hearing the countdown music, so just make sure that my audio is working. I'm not hearing anything. Everything good, Brian? Everything good? I've seen Brian. Everything's good on your side? Cool. All right. I'm starting a little bit early because we have a lot to cover and I've got a little bit of housekeeping. I want to make sure everybody's got enough time to be able to get on and be ready, because right at the top of the hour, we're going to be going to Jessie Lee Ward. She's going to be rocking your world. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be spectacular. Tell your friends. It's the challenge itself is growing by leaps and bounds, thanks to you going out and sharing this with your team. Smartest thing you could do. As of this morning, I think it's something like 215,000 people as part of this challenge. 1 million video views day one, 1 million video views day two, and I expect that today is probably even going to be bigger. So I want to give you some announcements as we start. First of all, let everybody know where you're connecting from. We have people from all over the world. Slam into the comments. Where are you connecting from? I want to know. Number two, if you're getting value from this challenge, I want you to smash the love heart button. Smash it as fast as you can, as hard as you can. Let the world know that you're getting value. Number three, if you've recruited somebody already inside of this challenge, one or more people, put the number of the people that you've recruited into this challenge. Put that into the challenge. I'm seeing a bunch of numbers already. Boy, I've got to get better. I see lots of 1s and 2s and 7s and 3s. 2, 5, 1, 4, 3. Congratulations. Seeing that all over the place. Today, I'm really excited because one of my dear friends, Jessie Lee Ward, is going to be giving you some very specific tactics on how you can do better. She's recruited, what did she say, 11 people in the last 24 hours. She's recruited like 100 people in the last 30 days. Boy, she can do that. And she can certainly teach you. The thing about her is she's not only good at doing it, but she's good at teaching it. So you're going to have the opportunity to learn from her. I'm excited for you to be able to learn from that. I do have some quick announcements. The reason why I wanted to come on a couple minutes earlier. The quick announcements are this. Number one, can you throw the slides up? We have a prize claiming process now because there's some scammers out there that were posting up some weird things and saying, hey, give us your credit card if you want to get your prize and things like that. I mean, people will online will not miss any opportunity to try and do something weird. So at the end of today, I'm going to tell you what the prizes are in a minute. You're going to freak out. But at the end of today, we will announce the winners on the GoPro Facebook challenge page. And we will also provide a link for those winners to redeem their prize. Very simple process to be able to do that. And we'll never ask you for a credit card in order to be able to redeem any prize that we are doing. So make sure it's on our page. Make sure any offers or anything you're hearing from me, not somebody pretending to be me or anything else. I mean, like I say, the internet's strange. So that's the prize claim process. Second, throw the slide back up. People are doing watch parties, but please don't do the watch parties actually into the 7-day challenge group. Do the watch party to your own page, do the watch party to your own different sources around on Facebook or wherever. Don't do them actually inside of the challenge group because everybody's already there. So it just kind of confuses the issue. No solicitation. There is literally a zero tolerance policy. We will ban you with one time. One time. Whether you do it in a post or you do it in a comment, this is not the place. We're going to teach you how to go recruit the other 7 billion people in the world. You don't need to go be a lazy ass and do it in here or try to do it in here. If you've tried, I hope you got shut down hard because this isn't the place to be. but please report any behavior like that so we can ban them immediately. Back to slide, please. No soliciting, no spamming. And this is not a dating site. Come on. People are funny. I don't know. It's an interesting world we live in, but there's a lot of fish in the sea, kids. Just let's keep this professional. Jesse Lee says, but I'm single. Yes, that's true. That's true, Jesse Lee. But come on. I mean, we'll find a time. We'll find a place. We'll make it happen. So let's get to prizes. How many people, if you want me to share the prize, don't share them yet. If you want me to share the prizes, put a number. Why don't you just write Peloton into the comments if you want me to show the prizes that we're going to give away today. Peloton. If you want to see what we're going to give away today just for fun, I want to see how many Pelotons we get. All right, go ahead, throw it up. Today, I'm going to talk about the first one last. We're going to give away a Peloton bike, a brand new Peloton bike. We'll ship it to your house, wherever you're at. We're going to give 10 winners AirPod Pros. And I think the biggest prize by far is a virtual GoPro Platinum ticket. Now, let me tell you about that virtual GoPro Platinum ticket. We have a general admission ticket for GoPro. We have a VIP ticket, but then there's a virtual GoPro Platinum ticket. And when this is very limited, people who get this ticket will come to Vegas. They will be at our home during the GoPro event. They will go backstage in the coolest studio ever built to be able to deliver the GoPro event. They'll mix and mingle with all the trainers and presenters and celebrities, okay? And there's a huge party that we have at the end of every GoPro that person is going to be able to be part of that party at our home, okay? So back to the slide. These are the prizes given away today: a virtual GoPro Platinum ticket, a Peloton bike, and 10 winners get AirPod Pros. Here's all you have to do. Step one is click on the share button and share this post with the world. That's going to put you into the running. Okay? Easy to do. Click the share button. Let everybody know that this is happening. This training is happening right now. And second, do the homework, and we're going to give you the homework as we go through today's broadcast. Okay? So click on the share button, get that done now. Make sure that you're sharing. If you have multiple pages, share to the multiple pages. That'll give you more chances. But click on the share button, make sure that you're actively engaging in this, and follow the assignments or the homework that we give to you today. So let's get started. If you're ready to get started, type into the comments, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to do something amazing. I'm ready to have a breakthrough. I'm ready to learn how to become a recruiting machine. I want you all to be a recruiting machine. And before I introduce this person, I got to tell you, you know why we're doing this? You know why we're doing this? Myself and all of the top recruiter friends and all of these thought leaders all want to see you have a breakthrough. For all of us, the most enjoyable thing in the world is contribution. And when you go out and not only have a breakthrough, but you help other people do the same thing, we raise the entire network marketing profession. We take people from amateur land into the professional future that they deserve. We raise the reputation of what we do around the world when people do it right. When they do it right, when they engage with people professionally. That's why we're doing what we're doing. So I'm proud of you. Make sure that on top of sharing, make sure that maybe tag 5 friends into the comments. Tag 5 friends that should be listening to this right now, that would get value from this right now. Tag 5 friends into the comments. Think about 5 people that you think would get the most value from this and have them join. Now, our first trainer, she has over 900 plus personal recruits just in the last 3 years, over 17,000 people on her team, and an astounding over 500,000 customers. She's going to teach you how to get fit, F-I-T, how to take action using Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Get it? Fit, F-I-T. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, Jessie Lee Ward. Hit it, Jessie Lee.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Jessie Lee. Call me #BossLee. And I am your coach today. Do you love this little jersey I have on? Like, I'm your varsity coach. So we're going to get fit. Y'all, actually, I cannot see you, but you need to probably stand up because I need to sort of warn you, for those of you who have never met me before. Okay, I am about to be loud. I am about to be very energetic. There is nothing wrong with me. This is how you recruit people, okay? Okay, I need to tell you something before we really jump into this. This is not a training where, look, most of you are gonna try to do this. Like your hands are gonna stop working because I'm gonna give you so much stuff. Let's get that out of the way. Stare at the screen for a second. I am the directives girl. I am the coach, okay? You are going to know how to recruit today, and we're actually going to actively do it. So you need to have a phone. I don't care if it's landline to a charger. You are working on my training. We are not here to say recruiting's important. No kidding, no kidding, okay? I say this to you because you need to build a business. Let me explain something. I didn't want to recruit. I know that sounds so strange, but I started in this business because I needed $300 a month to pay rent. And that is not hard to do in the network marketing profession with customers. And then I kept getting customers, and I kept getting customers, and I kept getting customers. And my sponsor said, you should really recruit. I said, I don't want another job. Like, building a team is another job. And she goes, no, Jessie Lee, I want you to think about this. And here's assignment 1, pens and papers out, let's go. She said, write down all the things this opportunity has given you that have nothing to do with money. Go ahead, hit the chat backstage. I can see y'all on here, okay? What are the kinds of things this opportunity has literally provided for you that has nothing to do with money? Because if you think this is all about money, you are missing the entire point of building an organization, the entire point of building a team, the entire point. She said things like this: confidence, family, integrity, faith, confidence, friendship, faith, health, no more limiting beliefs, community, personal development, peace of mind, friendship, wisdom, health, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So my sponsor calls me and she says, Jessie Lee, you are the most emotional mushball girl I've ever met. You love people so much. Are you telling me you don't know anybody who needs confidence, needs to have fun, needs to have friendships, needs to have more in their lives? And I went, oh no, you gonna make me recruit. You about to make me recruit. And that was 9 years ago. And here we are. Put me in, coach. Now I am one of the best recruiters in the entire world. And it started with that. And today, when we are working, since you just took notes of things that your opportunity has given you that are not monetarily based, every last one of you has things to post on social media. Oh, you welcome. Okay, so FIT is an acronym I got from one of our leaders, Melissa, and I went, say less. Like, this is what I'm talking about. I'm all about the acronym life. F stands for Facebook. I stands for Instagram. T stands for TikTok. If you do not have those applications on your telephone, what I need you to do, while I am talking very quickly, because I only have 20 minutes and y'all are going to get some recruits during this training, you need to go to your app store or your Play Store or whatever's going on in your Samsungs, Apples, whatever. You download them right now. This is not a holiday, okay? We are here to make money. We are here to recruit. We are here to build a team, all right? Okay, that's right. You download them right now. Chelsea's going to download it now. I like the energy. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to go fast. Watch the replay. You have 24 hours. I do not have time to even breathe during this, so you need to go, all right? The other thing I want to say is I want to set an expectation. My expectation for all of you is to understand that this is a 90-day business. If you follow Eric Uori, you know it. If you follow Eric Uori, you already know that. What you do today may pay off today if you've already put in work for the last 90 days. If you are new, brand new babies, ooh, little cute infants in the business, great. Then you are maybe not going to recruit people today, but you will if you do this with consistency. This is a 90-day business. What you do today pays you in 90 days. So let's rock and roll. All right, so we're going to start with F, which is Facebook. Write it down. So you already wrote down the things that you know that you want to that have changed in your life. You already wrote those things down. Now what I want you to write down is things that have something to do with you and nothing to do with business. If you're a mom or a dad, can you put mom or dad in the chat and then share this with a mom or a dad that needs to be watching this right now? Stop writing down mom and dad. I know, it's like spurn. Okay, but look, you were a person before you were mama and daddy, okay? I want you to write down the things that make you you, okay? What are the things that actually make you you? It's not changing nappies, okay? Look, Fraser's like my best friend and he says nappy. We don't say that in America, okay? But I have a thing for Europeans, all right? So I'm just telling you, what are the things that make you you? Do you like gardening? Do you like Christmas? Do you like crocheting? Do you like working out? Do you like interior design? Do you like, I don't even know, reading? Do you like nails? Do you like music? Do you like, I'm looking around my house like, what do I like? All right, travel. Do you like travel? Do you like comedy? Do you like to dance? Do you like, what is this? Stained glass artist. I'm here for it. Right? Oh, somebody can cook. Y'all come on down. I don't know how to do that. What are the things that make you you? Because when you are trying to build a business, I heard this from somebody's training, I believe it was yesterday. They said if you're trying to attract everybody, you're attracting nobody. Okay? And a lot of you are out there like, this is what your recruiting pitches sound like. People are like, wow, that is a really boring human. I am 100% not attracted to whatever it is that they're doing because they're actually sleepwalking through life. Okay? So I want you to write down the things that you like. I said a kind of funny thing. I was like, here's what my goal is. My goal is to teach you how to have the personality you deserve to have to attract people into your life during these next 20 minutes. And I know that sounds strange, but every single one of you has this in you. I know it sounds alarming. Some of you just tuned in and it's loud and scary. It's okay. Just hold on, buckle a seatbelt. We're still going for a ride. We've just started launching, okay? I'm telling you right now, if you spend time with me, which a lot of these people in this mastermind have, I am an introvert. Let's like go there for a second. I am the quietest one in the room. I am an absorber. I listen, I listen, I listen, I listen. I'm shy, I'm awkward. Like, that's me. I'm little awkward turtle Jessie Lee. And then I go, okay, all right, it's business time. Boss Lee comes out and it's like, let's go. What are we doing with our lives, people? Let's go. And it doesn't have to be this, okay? Because this is like a whole lot of women. There's some of you who are so alarmed right now. I tried to warn you. You should have been on time, all right? Some of you are so like, whoa, right now. This is an attraction piece. Whether you think I am like, I've lost the plot, or if you're like, I'm so attracted to this energy, I'm in like a Zen state right now, like, what? Wherever you are on that scale, you can't stop watching. I know, I got you, didn't I? If I'm right, put yes in the chat. I like being right, okay? I like being right, all right? You can't turn it off. You can't turn it off. You're like, I hate her, I love her. I hate her, I love her. I love her, I love her. Like, you just can't. It's like the shell, the Jessie Lee shell. And all of you have it. You're just so scared to show up as that version of yourself. And today, I'm making you show up as that version of yourself on social media because we are getting fit. We are getting fit. Are y'all ready to get fit? Put fit in the chat, okay? You need to show up as this version that you have been diluting for probably decades of your life. You know that personality you had when you were a little kid and somebody said, Brian, you're too loud. Tom, you're really out there. John, like that's enough. We're going to bring that back out. So those 5 things that make you you, that have nothing to do with business or being a mom or a dad, we're going to start talking about it. We're going to start talking about it. Some of you, here's your first thing. Facebook's got to change. Here's your first directive, okay? Those of you who have profile pictures that are company logos or motivational quotes or babies, cats, llamas, horses, water jugs. I don't even know what's going on with some of you. Like, what are you doing? When I'm having a conversation in a messenger with a donkey, I don't really feel like that person is probably the best sponsor for me, okay? Those of you who are incapable currently of posting your photo, I need you to go face the sun, okay? Face the sun or get a ring light or something, and please take a photo and change it. We've got to get fit. It's going to start with that. And the number one thing Facebook prioritizes outside of video when it comes to photos is your profile photo. So why am I talking to a cat? I don't want to, okay? Cats don't make money, okay? Humans make money. So you need to change that. That's the first thing. Second thing in your bio, and this is going to transfer over to Instagram in a minute as well. Bios have got to get better. Are we professionals? If we're professionals, can you put professionals in the chat for me really fast? If we are professionals, then why does every single one of your statuses right now or your bios say the same stuff? Mom, mama 4, dad, fit dad. Are you serious? What do you do? What makes you stand out? Okay, like my bios say stuff like, I build leaders. Message to find out more, okay? You're not just a mom. How many different versions of moms are there? There's the crunchy moms, the hippie moms, the moms who breastfeed, the moms who formula feed, the moms who don't care, the moms who like, whatever. There's 9,000 kinds of moms. Can you attract your people by actually being specific about what kind of parent you are, what kind of business owner you are, the kinds of things you do in your life? Change your bio to specifically say what it is you do so you can actually attract your people. The closer your face is to the profile picture, the better. I don't want to see a big, like, what is this? Hi, Jessie Lee. Like, is the Christmas tree, Jessie Lee? Or like, get in the face. I want to know who I'm talking to, okay? Now, on Facebook, we're going to make a post. We're going to make a post. And what the post has got to say is a story. I'm going to tell you right now, boom, 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 how you write stories. Watch the replay. I don't know what to tell you. Here we go. When you are writing stories about your business, and I already told you, it doesn't have to be about money. We already did this. Remember? Okay? You tell stories like this. Before my opportunity, I was blah, blah, blah. Since finding my opportunity, I have blah, blah, blah. In the future, with my opportunity, I see myself blah, blah, blah. Does this make sense, my new friends around the world? Because if it makes sense, it makes dollars. That joke doesn't work in every language, but it totally works in English, okay? If it makes sense, it makes dollars. So before, since, future. Because we are taking people on a journey. You don't care what I know until I take you back to what I already did, which was tell you, I started this business living in a basement, needing $300 a month to pay rent. Since joining the business, life's a little different. In the future, here we go. I want this post done. I want this post done no later than 1:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. This doesn't take a long time. Take a photo with it. I don't care. Get a post up. I can speak louder for sure. Can you not hear me? I'm just kidding. I know you're being funny. All right, look. I'm trying to actually break your brain because if people go, she's a brainwasher. Oh my God, she's a brainwasher. Absolutely. Because 6 days of the week, you are getting brainwashed by crap. Negative people saying it's this, it's that, it's not this, it's not that, whatever. You can't do that. No one wants to join the team. I'm here, mop and bucket. We're washing people. Okay. So you're going to make the post before, since, in the future. Before, since, in the future. Now wait for you fast fingers. I got fast fingers. Call to action. Call to action. Okay? Something like, if you can relate to any of this story of mine, can you drop an emoji in the comments? If you're looking for better for your family, can you drop a smiley face in the comments? I'm looking for a little bit of support in my new business. Could you put a yes in the comments if you resonate with this? You know, some of you do live video and you make posts and you do all this stuff. You're trying to get fit. And people say, oh, Jessie Lee, what was wrong with my video? I'm like, well, you didn't tell anyone what to do. You didn't say, go to the link tree. You didn't say, drop a bomb emoji in the comments below. You didn't say, share my video. You didn't say, tag 2 friends. You didn't say anything. You expected people to hit the follow button without telling them exactly what to do? Come on now, y'all, doesn't make no sense. No sense. All right. The other thing on Facebook that we're moving to Instagram is every day I want you to go into groups around those 5 things. Groups around those 5 things. You like horseback riding? You should be in every horseback riding group on this side of the Mississippi River. I live in Texas. Doesn't even make sense. It's fine. Like, I'm telling you, you need to create relationships with people. When I started on Facebook, just like all of you, I had 0 followers, 0 friends. Just like in my business, 0 customers, 0 recruits. Are you going to take the actions needed? Are you going to go in the groups, create relationships, not be a Spamela Anderson like Fraser would say, and create relationships with people? Because people are starving for relationships right now. We are quarantined in our homes. Let's go. All right, Instagram time. You ready for Instagram? If you're ready for Instagram, drop Instagram in the comments below. Some of you need to like move your body before you post because you got some like crusty, dusty energy. And that's also why people aren't attracted to whatever you are doing, okay? So like move your body, I don't know, get some like gyrations going on, whatever, all right? Keep up with me. Let's go. All right, Brian's doing like a wave. I'm all about it. I'm down with this energy. So Instagram is the eye of getting fit. Every day, my friends, we make posts on these pages. Do you understand me? Every day, every day, every day, every day. Not some days. If the day of the week ends in a Y, you post. On Instagram, there are a few things we need to do. We need to make posts that are stories again on Instagram. Tell a tale. Take people on your journey. People relate to stories. Tell the story. Tell the story. You need to make a post on your wall. You can actually take your phone, and after you make a post, I will show you really quickly. You're going to make the post, and something you can do to make it almost like a double post is you take the post and you hit the little arrow. All right, y'all know about that arrow. Hit the arrow. You can add the post then to your story. It's a double post. It's a double post. We need engagement everywhere. Do you understand? People are out there watching you. You want to recruit more people? You better show them what you're actually doing in your business. Some of you post one story every 6 weeks and expect people to want you to be their leader. No, I don't know you. Who are you, stranger? People love it. They're like, that girl out there like selling all this, doing all that. Then she's in that car, then she's doing that. Then she's on a plane, then she's at Eric's. Then she's on the phone with Eric. Then she's like, I'm like Big Brother. You know what's going on in my life. So when somebody joins our team, they're not like, I wonder if I'll ever be able to get a hold of Jessie Lee. I wonder if she works her business every day. Are you serious? I work my business every day as much as I breathe every day. Okay? It's a requirement for excellence. All right. So we need to make sure our stories are engaging and showing people what our lives actually are. It's not that hard, again, with a call to action. Now, anytime social media puts something new out, you've got to use it. So tell your story. Why don't you make a cute, funny little reel? I did that little little jumping reel. Why does it have 100,000 views? Why did I recruit? I don't even know how many people off of it. Because I showed people that network marketing is a better way with a catchy, engaging call to action. Do this. It's not difficult. Some of you just have to understand that our business is so good and so many people literally don't know. They just don't know. So be a little bold in your approach. This is what my business is. I sell this, I do that. Share. And y'all already know about hashtags. If you're trying to build a business, here's what your hashtags need to be around. Who are your people? So if I'm hashtagging, I might do hashtag SAHM, stay at home mom. Hashtag WAHM, work at home mom. Hashtag residual income, hashtag opportunity. Are you trying to build a business in network marketing? I've had some of my biggest prospects find me because I hashtag network marketing and they go, oh my gosh. And then I went to your page and I was like, that girl is like the girl, right? And people, I started with no followers either. It's the consistency in it. Can you do Instagram every single day? The answer, of course, is yes. I want you to change that Instagram bio. Not just mom, not just sister, not just brother, not just cousin anymore. Change it. What makes people want to join your team? What would attract you in the bio? Maybe it's, I've built, I don't even know, like, I've developed 120 car earners. Maybe it's, I helped 400 people achieve financial freedom. Maybe it's, I helped put Christmases under Christmas trees. I don't know. But it's sure no one's gonna go, oh, mom, I bet there's a business opportunity there. That's not how it works. Change your bio. It doesn't matter. You're all in the same profession. All million, thousand, billion of you watching, we're all in the same profession, new or old alike. We do the same thing. And newsflash, we all build leaders. I mean, it's true. Some of you just didn't put it in your bio yet because you're just stunned and staring at me like a deer in headlights. Change your bio. We all, I don't know. I help people get healthy and wealthy. DM me to find out. I don't know. Making stuff up. Change the bio. Change the profile picture on Instagram. The profile picture on Instagram is this big. I am not having a conversation again with a donkey. Okay? A donkey that's like what? I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't even know. I want your face. I want to know who I'm talking to. And I will tell you in that DM, y'all better start DMing people back. I don't want to hear a single excuse. Your Instagram DM game is not fit for business, okay? Y'all have your phones in your hands all the ding dong day long, and yet you can't even double tap a heart. How come I respond to 100% of direct messages and you can't? You can't, 80 followers, you can't. Every single DM, every single comment. How are you gonna tell somebody you can be their leader if you can't even comment back to a comment on a post? Are we trying to get leads or are we trying to get leads? Because last time I checked, it's not about sales and recruits, it's about leads that then turn into sales and recruits. I said at the beginning of this training, 90-day business run, okay? Come on now, y'all. If Alex is in your comments saying, oh my gosh, what a beautiful car, and you're like, no, that doesn't make Alex feel very good, okay? That doesn't make him feel warm and fuzzy inside. He doesn't feel like, that's my leader, like, I'm all about it, okay? You better be commenting back, or else you are gonna get some ghost lands on your Instagram, on your Facebook. People are like, nobody comments. I'm like, do you comment back? Or are you rude? Have conversations. This is a relationship business. Now we got to go to TikTok. TikTok, tick. I love TikTok. Oh my God. Okay, TikTok is BAM.com. I'm going to walk you through really fast. Are y'all phones out? Because I told you need to have these things charged, okay? We are going to TikTok together because that is what Jessie Lee does. If you did not download this app already, you were not listening at the beginning. Same thing. Here's the deal. 15-second TikToks. Call to action, exciting, do it bad, do it messy, show your personality, okay? So I'm just gonna make something up. I don't know what's gonna come, but here we go. I'm literally schwitzing, oh my God. Oh, I think I'm live with like 50,000 people, oh my goodness. If you're looking for a better way, if maybe you came from nothing and you wanna be something, and you're looking for more information in a leader, I just want you to hit, oh, that one, it overheated, hold on. I want you to hit follow and drop info below. There's a better way. Boom, shakalaka, 15 seconds or less. Save the video. I'm gonna draft it. I'm gonna put some title on it in a little bit. Every single one of you can do a 15-second TikTok. I know, I told y'all, watch the replay. I ain't got time for all this. Go make TikToks. Then, are you listening? Are your ears on? Are your ears on? You are literally going to take the TikTok you do. You're going to repurpose your content by hitting the 3 dots. You're going to share it to your Instagram story. You're going to put it in your Instagram story. And from your Instagram story, you're going to link your Instagram story to your Facebook story. 3 pieces of content with one 15-second TikTok. You are welcome. You are welcome. Okay, it's that simple. Now here's where it gets crazy because you're going to have so much engagement. So much engagement, okay? When you get the engagement, what did I just tell you to do on Instagram? I said y'all better be following up with people. You need to comment back to your new friends and followers. It is so Rudy poo when you don't do that, okay? Like, have you ever had bad customer service before? Because I have. I don't go back. It's rude, okay? I like when you go in a store and you weren't even gonna buy anything from the store and somebody offers you socks and you're like, oh, shoot. Now I gotta buy some freaking socks. I got socks on my feet already. Why do I need more socks? Whatever. And you buy socks because we're all suckers for good customer service. Follow up with these people. Set an hour in your day that all you do is comment back on people. Every last one of you will get leads today if you do these things. Not if you just listen to me, if you actually do these things. Now we got to get into the little details because we need to close some people, okay? I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm not sick and tired at all. Okay, here we go. Oh, it is so hot in here. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. This jacket is like wool. Oh, I think I've lost 8 pounds. All right, it's good. It's good. It's like a diet thing. I could do a whole story on this, right? So, I mean, my legs, guys. My legs are, I mean, it's like, this is a real Instagram opportunity. I can tell already. So, short little scripts. I want you to comment back to every single person. And I want you to have shortcuts saved in your telephone. I only speak Apple. I don't know how the little green phones work, okay? I know, okay? But you're gonna go in your settings. You're gonna go underneath general. You're gonna go under keyboard. You're gonna go under text replacement. I warned you I'm fast. Watch it again. Text replacement. Do you know how many times I accidentally text Fraser, Eric, Brian, all my friends in network marketing? I send them all kinds of long paragraphs. They're like, what? And Fraser thought the other day I asked him to watch an Instagram video of mine. I'm like, no. I accidentally shortcutted you. Sorry, friend. Like, you need to have these things set in your phone because you need to become a follow-up monster so you can become a sponsor monster. How many of you are feeling like aggressive? Drop like a monster emoji so we scare the Facebook algorithm. They're like, oh my gosh, there's like angry people on this live. We better send more people to watch it. Like, I think that's how it works. I might be lying, but it's okay. So drop your monsters, okay? I follow up with everybody and it's so bloody fast. It'll make your head spin. So if I have people in my DM, which, you know, I always do. So I'm over here. Let's see. Could I do this? So he already followed up with a video. If I type the word does, boom. Now I send. Back swipe. Here we go. Say hi to Cactus Chick. Great. I type one quick word. Boom. Can I send you trial pricing? Done. Boom. I'm so fast. I'm wicked fast. I'll follow up with 1,000 of you in an hour, not you, but 1,000 of my leads in an hour easily every single day, all day, because it's set in my phone so I can follow up and respond to everybody and close everybody. Some of you don't even have www set as your website link yet. How are you going to recruit people if you're over here pecking away at your phone like your great grandfather, like www.ilovenetworkmarketingpro.com/what? That person has already left the reservation, okay? If I type www, bloop, bloop, okay? Boom, instantly, boom, here's my link, boom, sign up, boom, okay? It's so fast that everyone's getting recruited. They can't help themselves. I'm so fast, they can hardly believe it. But you need to ask a quick question that's easy around your company. Here we go. When people say, what do you do? Because that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna watch that little TikTok I just did for you. They're gonna watch this TikTok, and they're gonna go, what? You were talking in front of 50,000 people? What do you do? And I'm just going to say, I type the word what. And when I type the word what, it pops, what do you know about Bop and Bop, which are 2 products in my company, question mark, smiley face. And then the whole script system is all guns blazing, rockets are ready to take off flight, okay? I don't have time for the, oh, well, you know, I kind of do this little, no, I do this. So what is it for you? What do you know about lipstick and cosmetics? What do you know about hair care and skincare? What do you know about trading and dollars? I don't know, okay? You just make your own little short script, connect them to a tool, and enroll them. Connect them to a tool and enroll them. What is the sizzle video that everybody's talking about? What is the 5-minute video? And why are some of you waiting on a leader to do it? Be the leader. The obstacle is the way. Go make the video for you and your team. Even if your team doesn't exist yet, you have a team of 1. Let's go. This business is not hard. This business is uncomfortable. And those of you who are willing to get uncomfortable will be the ones who take over the world and are teaching and training people also how to build their businesses. If you do what I just told you to do, you will be a top recruiter in network marketing. It is consistency and getting fit every single day. Every day you Facebook, every day you Instagram, every day you TikTok. Some of you can go get fit twice a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day. You can't post on social media too much. It's impossible. Write that down. And with that, I love you all and I appreciate you all. And I know for some of you are like, what? That's crazy. Why do you love me? You don't know me. Right. But there are people in this world who hate people for no reason. So I will love you for no reason. And someday when we meet each other, we can give each other a million reasons to love one another. Thank you so much, Eric, for having me. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching. I love and appreciate you. God bless you. Ciao.
Go. Whoo! That was something, Jessie Lee. Thank you so much. I know you packed a whole bunch in there. Here's what I want to throw up. We were scrambling to go as fast as you were going. If you got value, throw some fire emojis into the comments if you got value. But throw the slide up that you have, guys. We were trying to take some notes as fast as she was going. I just want to recap, and I want to give you something you can take a picture of. We have it? Okay, so Facebook, change your profile photo, change your bio, make a story post now with a call to action, drop emoji, etc. Join interest groups that follow your point of view. Okay? Do we have Instagrams? Take a picture of that or a screenshot. The other one's coming. Instagram, post every day, tell a story. People are interested in stories. Always add a call to action, drop an emoji, drop info, do this, do that. Learn about Reel. Use appropriate hashtags for business, for entrepreneurship. Improve your bio. Take a picture, take a screenshot. Let me know when you're ready with TikTok. It's coming. Does Jessie Lee talk fast or slow? I'm just wondering. I think she put a 4-hour seminar into 25 minutes. That's what I think. But she's great. TikTok, whenever you're ready. Coming, it's coming, it's coming. Do it messy. 15 seconds or less. Always add a call to action. This is where people mostly miss it. Yeah, I feel sorry for the translators, people trying to figure this out in other languages, but that's why we have 24-hour replay. All at the call to action, hit follow and drop an emoji, drop info, drop this, drop that into the comments. Share to your IG story and add to Facebook, and always comment back. Take a picture, take a screenshot, take a picture, take a screenshot. This is a very short course on this. And the last, we don't need a slide for the last, but on the scripts, if you'd like to get a copy of Jessie Lee's scripts, I will tell you in just a little while how you can do it. How you can get a copy, how many people would like to have some of Jessie Lee's scripts to be able to have shortcuts to become a follow-up monster? How many people would like to have that? Okay. I'm going to show you how to have that in about 20 minutes. Tell your friends, 20, 25 minutes. So I get to train you for a little while before I introduce you to Pete Vargas. And I'm going to talk about how to use third party and how to use events specifically to recruit. So events were a game-changing experience for me because there's something about third party that is very, very valuable. And some of you may say, well, what do you mean by events? Events is, you can't do events. Well, yes, you can. They're just online events now. There were hotel events 20, 30 years ago when I got involved. Then there was like home events and now, and hotel type events and company events. And now it's Zoom has become the hotel room and the living room to be able to present in small groups and in large groups. So I'm going to teach you specifically how to invite to events and why events are so very important. And to do that, I just want to tell you a little bit about my story. When I first got involved in network marketing, I had no credibility. I really struggled. And remember I talked to you about the expectation of, I want to go to my prospects and I want to hope that they get involved because I invited them. And I had 18 jobs prior to being 23 years old when I joined network marketing. So I had no credibility. So when I went to a prospect and said, hey, I want to tell you about this, they're like, what? Who are you? You have no credibility. Why would I listen to you, kid? You have no success in the past. And so unless you're super influential or charismatic like a Jesse Lee, how do you survive? How do you succeed? So I needed to learn how to use third party. And I'm looking at in the backstage area on the screen, I see 3 of my friends that utilize third party extraordinarily well. One was John Haremza, because he's not going to be a Jesse Lee, but he can be a third party monster. He can be an event inviting monster. Brian Carruthers is another. He can become, and Brian Carruthers has recruited over 1,500 people. He's a recruiting maniac. He's amazing. But he learned how to use third party. Tom Chenault, same. You're going to hear from him tomorrow. But learning how to use a third party resource to tell the story. Because your prospect will listen to a third party before they're going to listen to you. They know you too well. And it's important for a couple reasons. One is, if they know you too well, they're not going to listen. Number 2, there's some social proof that's involved when you see somebody else doing something. In other words, you might not have success yet. So how do you go and say, here's how to go be successful? That's a challenge, right? And how many of you have that challenge? So it's like, well, I'd like to go tell people, come join me because I'm amazing. Well, maybe you're not, you don't feel like you're amazing right now. Maybe you haven't made any money in your network marketing experience. Maybe you haven't recruited anybody. Maybe you haven't added any customers. So when you don't have those results yet, you need to use the results of other people. So events were a savior for me. When I got involved 32 years ago, before many of you were born, when I got involved 32 years ago, I tried first party. I said, hey, come join me. And I got shut down everywhere because nobody was excited about joining Eric at that stage of my life. So because I had no place else to go, I found out that there were meetings in the local area. I just want you to imagine these are Zooms that would be scheduled, right? But there was a meeting on Tuesday night at the Sheraton. There was a meeting on Thursday night at the Embassy Suites. There was a meeting on Saturday morning at the Marriott in Minneapolis where I lived. And I learned that if I just invited those people, my prospects, I played myself down, I played up to their ego, and I invited them to see a presentation that was done by people who were better than me, that my recruiting results could happen even though I wasn't skilled yet, even though I didn't have results yet, even though I wasn't powerful or influential yet. So the events themselves, learning how to get people in front of a third-party event, changed the game for me. I remember there was my first 90 days in network marketing. This is what kept me going for my first year. The first 90 days, the company was doing a regional event in Minneapolis, and you could attend this event. It was on a Saturday morning, and they were bringing in a big shot. One of the top earners in the company, plus one of the VPs of the company, were coming into this event. And somebody told me, one of my upline told me, Eric, whoever brings the most people to this event is going to win. And I was like, wow, whoever brings the most people is going to win. I don't have talent. I don't have ability. I don't have results. I don't have success. But I can find a way to get people to that event. And I remember that the trainer, some of you might remember this guy, David Sage was the trainer, going to be presenting on that stage. And I was like, wow, this guy's making a ton of money. I can't wait. This is going to be amazing. So let me tell you what I did. I had like 2 weeks notice for this event, and I treated it like it was life and death. I called all of my family members and I said, if you love me, you will attend this event with me. I don't care if you join. I don't care if you buy. I just care that you sit there with me, because my leaders have told me whoever gets the most people to attend this event is going to win. So I need you to be there with me. Will you be there with me? If you're my family, I need you to be there with me. And most of them agreed. Most of them agreed. And then I called all my friends. I said, if you're my friend, you will be there with me. I don't care if you buy. I don't care if you join. I just want you to be there with me. Just figure out what this thing is. It's happening once in a lifetime, this big event down at the convention center, and the company owners are going to be there, and you can meet them and you can kick the tires on this opportunity, and it's going great. And you can see if there's maybe an opportunity for you. And then I went a step farther. I said, I want you to, because this is a once in a lifetime event, I want you to assume that maybe you might find something interesting. And because it's not going to be repeated, it's only happening this one time. If you have a circle of people that are entrepreneurial and would probably be interested in an opportunity to be able to make some money and grow a business here in the Twin Cities, I want you to bring them with you. So I asked my prospects to bring prospects. Okay, so my family, all my friends, all my prospects, and I asked all those people to bring prospects. And guess what? I made about 200 phone calls the first day, and then I made 200 phone calls every day for 2 weeks. I treated this as like it was life and death. I had to be the person with the most people in that room. So guess how many people I had at my very first big company event? 118. 118 people. 23-year-old kid. I just turned 24. 24-year-old kid trying to build a business. And somebody said, or David Sage, I never forget, he said, who has the most people in the room? And different people stood up, and guess who was the last one standing? This guy. I was the last one standing. I said, and he gave out, I never forget, pulled out of his pocket a $100 bill, which was like $1 million to me at that time, and said, kid, come on up here and get the $100. Well done. Now, some people signed up. Some people saw a bigger picture. Some people, we planted seeds, they signed up later. But I had a breakthrough that day. The breakthrough, I started to be able to see that maybe this was possible for me that day, because I was sitting there looking up and down at the people who were there to support me and to check this out. I was looking up and down the rows, and I was going, I don't have to say a word. David Sage is telling them why they need to join. The vice president of the company is telling them why they need to join. I don't need to be special. All I needed to do was have people in seeing the presentation. And then afterwards, I had the opportunity to be able to change my life by helping them change theirs. So I just got to tell you, Events. Now let's talk about a real life situation right now with events. Zoom is your event structure currently, whether it's a company Zoom, a team Zoom, or even just a personal recruiting Zoom where you bring in an expert and have them help you do the presentation. You provide the people, somebody else provides the presentation. Here's why this is way more valuable than some group broadcast that you're going to do. Number one, events like this are personal. When somebody's sitting on a Zoom and their pretty face is up there on the screen, they're connected in a different way than any other thing. It's different than somebody watching a Facebook Live. It's different than somebody being in the same room with you. It is much more personal. And when it becomes personal, it becomes important. Okay? So personal, number one. Number two, there's social proof. During these online Zoom recruiting or presentation or opportunity events, you have the opportunity to show your prospect other people having success, because they might not relate to you, but they can relate to those other people. So the social proof is really, really big. Three is people are focused when they're on an event like this. They're focused different than if they're watching some YouTube video. They're focused different than if they're watching a Facebook Live. They're focused different when they're engaged in a real-time event. So personal, social proof, third party, and focused. So I want to teach you how to invite. How to invite. Now, the first thing I want to do before we get to inviting to events, I became very, very good at this because this was my lifeline. This was the thing that allowed me to have success when I didn't have a lot of results to speak of. This allowed me to be able to build a business when I didn't have the skill or the confidence or, the magical charisma. I am not a crazy charismatic person. I'm pretty low key, but I could get excited in my own way. You know what I mean? And everybody, I want you to watch. Jessie Lee can do it in her way. I could do it in my way. Pete Vargas can do it in his way. All of you can go to the top using it in your way. And this was a game changer for me. It can be a game changer for you. So the first thing I want you to do, the first assignment that I want you to do, I want you to identify or create an online opportunity presentation Zoom in the next 7 days. Okay? So let me explain that. I want you to identify, hey, there's a Zoom coming up that the company is supporting, that they're going to give an overview of the company and the products and the opportunity, and all the big shots are going to help provide a presentation. So if the company has scheduled that, fantastic. If they haven't, next thing, go to the leader. Find out if your leader has scheduled sometime in the next 7 days an opportunity presentation Zoom that you can invite people to attend. So you can see the leader and all the big shots sharing the story, and you just have to bring the people. Okay? So company leader, or if there isn't one, then create one. Create one. So here's what I mean by that. Set up a Zoom, pick the time, get the Zoom link, and then go to your upline, go to the company and said, will you, if I put together a Zoom, will you come and do the presentation for me? Go to your top earner upline and ask them, would you do a presentation for me if I set up a Zoom and if I invite a bunch of prospects, would you do the presentation for me? Maybe invite several of them so there's different testimonials and different social proof. Okay? So you could do this just for your prospects, or you and your team could do this for all of your prospects if you have a team. Or you can plug into somebody else's. You understand the assignment? The assignment is identify or create an opportunity presentation Zoom for your company in the next 7 days. If you're willing to do that, if you're agreeing that you're going to do that, identify or create an opportunity presentation Zoom for your company in the next 7 days, put a yes into the comments. If you're agreeing to identify or create. Now, for all of you leaders, I would encourage you to create that for your teams, maybe several of them over the course of the next 7 days, to be able to take all of this excitement and momentum and give people a destination to invite to. And also agree to be a guest on as many Zooms as you can. Over the last month, I've been on probably 300 Zoom calls in the last 30 days. As a leader, there's not a more effective activity than you being on an opportunity Zoom presentation with your team and their prospects. Be a guest, come in, tell 2-minute stories, join in, whether it's 5 people, 6 people, 500 people, 5,000 people, doesn't matter. Make it personal. Utilize this effort. So I'm seeing lots of yeses. I'm excited that you're accepting challenge number 1. Identify or create an opportunity Zoom in the next 7 days. Next, let me tell you how I learned how to invite. I learned how to invite. Number 1, I made a decision that I was going to invite, and they were going to attend. I made a decision. Write that into the comments. Decision. I made a decision that I was going to invite them to see and understand what we have, and they were going to attend. My goal, this is very important. My goal is not that a person signs up or joins. My goal is that they understand what I have. That's my only goal, is that they understand the opportunity that we have, or that you have in your company. That should be your only goal. They understand it. They get educated to the point that they understand it. That's the only goal. And I emotionally detached myself from the outcome. And I said, I made a decision. I'm going to do whatever I have to do until they become educated. So I made a decision. Number 2, I set a goal. And I'm going to give you a goal, a minimum goal, but you can set a higher goal than this. A good goal for you is at least 10 people will see a live opportunity Zoom presentation in the next 7 days. At least 10. If you agree to that goal, put a number 10 into the comments. You can go higher if you want, but at least 10 prospects will see a live, interactive Zoom opportunity presentation in the next 7 days. I set a goal. Number 3, I was more committed to this goal and this outcome than anything else in the world. And I was committed not for myself. I was committed because I knew that if these prospects understood what I had, then they'd be able to change their lives. If they showed up, they'd be able to change their lives. If they carved out time out of their schedule, they'd be able to change their lives. I knew it. So I was willing to be more persistent because of that knowledge than anything else I was ever persistent about in my life. I made a decision. I set a goal. I was more committed to it than anything. And I was laser focused. So I'm going to give you a couple quick tips. If you have those emotional framework, I got to tell you, and I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but I had some people I would call and say, hey, I want to invite you to this thing on Tuesday. And maybe they no-showed me for the event on Tuesday. I call them back and I say, hey, and I didn't yell at them. I said, I'm sorry I missed you on Tuesday, but good news for you. We got another one tomorrow night, Thursday. You got to come join us Thursday. And they're like, yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. Tell me more about it over the phone. I don't know. And you know what I said to a bunch of my friends? Listen, I don't care if you join and I don't care if you buy. The only thing I care about is that you understand it. And this event will help you understand it. And the event only lasts 40 minutes. So I'm going to keep calling you and calling you and calling you until you at least understand it. So you might as well get the suffering over with. Come on down, check it out. It takes 40 minutes out of your life. And this is harder than getting somebody on a Zoom, right? Take 40 minutes out of your life, get the suffering over with. Get me off of your, help me take you off of my to-do list. So, and they were like, oh, okay, fine. All right, I'll do it. I tried everything, man. So number one, let me give you the most powerful question in all of network marketing. If I would you, write that down. If I would you. You're in all these conversations with people. You're going to have all this interaction with people. All the stuff that Jesse Lee talked about and all the other trainers have talked about cause you to be in more conversations with people, which is magical, and that's what we want. But at some point, you can go to that person and you can say, listen, hold on. If I invited you to a special invitation only overview of this opportunity that I'm involved with all the big shots, all people making way more money than me, way more successful than me, corporate executives, the whole thing. And that whole overview is like 30 minutes. If I invited you to it with all of that power, would you attend? If I gave you an invitation, if I gave you a link, if I included you in this, behind the scenes overview for top entrepreneurs, if I invited you to check out what some of the most successful people in the world are getting involved with, would you join me? So I learned if I would you, and I will tell you, it was a game changer. When I said, if I invited you, and then I built up the event of why other people are going to make it special, not me. I'm going to be there, but other people are going to make it special. If I invited you to this special Zoom, that's one night only. It's only going to be on, this coming Tuesday, once in a lifetime deal. Would you move your schedule around and attend? So if I would you is number one. Number two, always make sure to let them know what the time commitment is. Let them know what the time commitment is. Hey, it's only going to be 30 minutes. It's only 40 minutes. Hey, it's a 45-minute overview, but you'll know in the first 15 minutes if this is a fit for you or not. Let them know the time commitment. It's really, really important. So if I would you, let them know the time commitment. Third is give them an out. And here's the out. Not the out to not join or not to participate, but the out of this might not be for you. You'll know right away if this is a fit for you or not, but this might not be a fit for you. I just have an instinct about you that this might be something really great for you. This might be something amazing for you. I'm not sure. I don't know, but it might be. You'll either see it or you won't, right? So I have that type of language. Next is details, details, details. Make sure you give them the time. Make sure they understand the time zone. Make sure that you call them up and say, hey, it's a really good idea. This thing's going to be full of entrepreneurs. It's a good idea for you to log in 5 minutes early. Can you log in 5 minutes early? Do you have the link? Should I send it again? Right? Make sure you got a quiet place. Make sure that you have something to take some notes with because they're going to be going pretty fast. So I go through all different kinds of details. I'm going to be there. I want to introduce you. I want you to particularly pay attention to this person that's going to be presenting. So as many details as I can give, as many little reasons for a follow-up. Hey, oh, by the way, they've just added the vice president of the company is going to be sharing a kind of a corporate update too. Oh, by the way, make sure that you're there early because it's probably going to sell out because this thing is smoking hot. Oh, by the way, make sure you got notes. Make sure you got a quiet place to be able to do this because this is just going to be absolutely epic. Oh, by the way, you're going to see one of the superstars on this Zoom. I want to introduce you after the Zoom. I want to introduce you to that person. Matter of fact, I'm going to send a little three-way Facebook Messenger chat to you and that person right now and let them know that you're going to be on this Zoom. So I send a little message to Brian Carruthers. Brian, hey, here's my prospect, Steele Rutherford, and Steele's going to be joining us on the Zoom on Tuesday. I just wanted to introduce you because I was telling you how amazing he is. Brian, this is the guy that I was saying could absolutely tear the roof off of this thing. I just wanted to introduce you guys before we do the Zoom. See, now, is Steele showing up for that Zoom? 100%, for sure, because of all the little details. If you do a big broadcast thing, you're going to get very few people to show up. But if you make a personal invite, if I would you give the details like crazy, you let them know the time commitment, you let them know it may or may not be for them, and then you follow up. You follow up like crazy. I was super hyper aggressive with follow up. Some people are afraid to follow up because they're afraid, they're wondering if they're going to be bothering people. I would just follow up and say, can I get a tissue or something? I'm starting to sweat in here. This thing's hot and this room is hot. Thank you. So I'm gonna follow up with these people and always come up with an excuse. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if I gave you the right time. Did I give you the right time? What time do you have on your calendar? I'm not sure what time I gave you. I think I maybe made a mistake. So I would call with excuses like that. I would call and let them know another person was added. I would three-way them into somebody that was going to be doing the presentation. I would find any excuse for another touch. And the touch wasn't even necessarily a phone call, it was just a text. Hey, oh, by the way, did you know? I do a three-way Facebook Messenger and say, hey, I want to introduce you to one of the people that are going to be on that Zoom that you're going to be attending on Tuesday. Did I send you the right time? What time do you got? Can you come in 5 minutes early? All those different types of things. You understand? Come up with an excuse versus just the same thing over and over and over. So here's your assignment for this. I hope you're understanding the value of this. Give me like a towel or something. Number one assignment is identify or create an online Zoom event, thank you, over the course of the next 7 days. Got it? That's assignment number one. Assignment number two, invite and make sure that at least 10 people attend that event or series of events in the next 7 days. If you accept those two challenges, I want you to put I accept into the comments. This is your life. This is your change. This is your breakthrough. I want you to have it. Put I accept into the comments if you accept. Step into the fear, step into the discomfort, be willing to do it messy. It doesn't matter. You're going to learn so much in this process. It's going to change everything. All right, I'm seeing lots of I accepts. I want all of you tourists to put I accept into the comments. Now, what impact is this going to have on your business? If you have 10 people, 10 prospects show up and get an overview in the next 7 days, what kind of impact is this going to have? What impact is this going to have on your business? Just you facing your fear. Just you getting out of your comfort zone. Just you deciding to believe in you. What impact is this going to have? It's amazing. It's unbelievable. It's off the chart. In putting all this together, we wanted to put together what we call a 1-2 punch to close 2020 stronger than ever. The 1-2 punch, all right? Can you think about that? The 1-2 punch? The one is this challenge. The one is this challenge. The two is the GoPro event in December. If you already have a ticket to the virtual GoPro event in December, put a number 7 into the comments. But the 1-2 punch, 1, the challenge, 2, the virtual GoPro event, December 11, 12, and 13, where we rip the lid off of this thing around the world, make it amazing. We believe that people who are part of this challenge here in November and attend GoPro are going to have the biggest 2021s, the biggest stories that have ever happened in network marketing history are going to come from these people that engage in this 1-2 punch. So I want you to know about the virtual GoPro, and we have a brief video where you can see what this is all about. So check out that video. You ready? Yep. Hit it.
It's 168 hours in a week. Most people work 50 hours a week, sleep 56, and if you're in shape, you work out about an hour a day. But what do we do with the other 55 hours in a week? That's the difference between millionaires, billionaires, and witnesses.
Can I get some energy? 1, 2, 3. Ah! Let's go.
She told me the biggest risk you take is not taking one. So anytime you feel like you're in a risky situation, go for it.
Every time I leave a GoPro event, I realize I just wished I had more of my team there.
How you see yourself is how the world sees you.
If you're going to be successful in business and in life, you got to understand what you're strong at and what you're weak at.
And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm encouraging every one of you to add value to the people around you.
In 2019, I attended a GoPro, and that GoPro literally 10x my income.
When I attended this first event, I understood that this is something that I need. I need to learn, I need to master the skills in order for me to be able to help more people.
You know, the live event really was epic, but there were a lot of people that couldn't join us.
This year, 2020, because of the pandemic, guess what we're doing? We're going to have the largest online virtual event ever. That's GoPro 2020 online virtual event.
I am so excited about the GoPro event that's coming to you virtually.
It's so important. This is so powerful. This is such powerful stuff.
The only thing holding you back from recruiting the team that you want, from going after the prospects that really could expand your life and business, is you.
You cannot reach the next level of high performance at the same level of energy you have now. You have to start conditioning your mind, your body, your energy to be in a better place to be able to serve.
Whoever asked you to be a part of their team, they saw greatness in you.
For my wife and I, our biggest breakthrough came in when we finally believed that we could do this and that we could help others do this, and we believed in our core that anybody can do this business.
So between December 11th and December 13th, we're going to have the best speakers, not only in the United States, worldwide, on one stage here in Las Vegas, but you'll be able to watch it from the comfort of your own home.
It's your boy E.T. saying, do me a favor, go pro. All right, don't be an amateur all your life. Go pro and make the rest of your life the best of your life. Let's go.
It is where you learn to be a professional network marketer.
How about that? Pretty cool, right? Well, this year has been special for a bunch of reasons. It's been challenging for people around the world, lockdowns going up and going down. We've been holding on, hoping that we could host and invite you to Las Vegas to attend this event live, because this is going to be our biggest one. We've done this for the last 10 years, grown it from a couple hundred people to 20,000 people. And this year is the off the chart, off the chain 3-day experience, December 11, 12, and 13. But we couldn't do it. Number one, there's travel restrictions, there's social distancing, there's COVID, there's visa issues, there's the expense from people all over the world that are watching this right now and just couldn't take the thousands and thousands of dollars that we get to come to Las Vegas, even though it would change your life. Okay? So here's what we did. We are finalizing a $20 million studio. You saw some glimpses of it in that video. 62 feet around, 15 feet tall. It's a spaceship of technology, and every single person in the world is going to have a front row seat. We're going to be able to deliver it, and with language translation all over the world. So we're super, super pumped. We want you to be a part of it. And if you've always wanted to be a GoPro, or if you want to engage in this 1-2 punch, you've got the first part, the challenge. Now we need to knock it out with GoPro, December 11th, 12th, and 13th. 3 days to change your life. 3 days of the best trainers in the world. 9 hours of training a day, 27 hours of the best training in the world. The biggest celebrities, the finest entertainment, but mostly how to compress time, how to be 3 years smarter without being 3 years older. You'll go to 4 years of university. This will be like going to university for network marketing. In 3 days, you can get it over with. Set yourself up for 2021. So I want to invite you to be a part of it. And I want to just show you what this is. And I've got something very special for you. Put the first slide up, please. This is the largest annual generic gathering of network marketing professionals in world history. $20 million studio we talked about. You'll see that. It's spectacular. You're going to learn how to develop $1 million mindset, the skills to become a network marketing professional, the strategies of what's working right now to be more successful, how to become a better leader. You'll learn all of that in 3 days. All the greatest leaders are going to be there. There's more 6- and 7-figure earners that have come out of this event than any event in network marketing history. You need to become one of them. Your story needs to become one of them. So that's a 3-day experience for this event. A general admission ticket, put up the next slide, please. When you get a ticket for this event, it's $297. I'm going to explain everything. You get a seat, front row seat into this event. You get the digital workbook. You get additional digital downloads. There's all kinds of free training and access available to you for making this decision. I want each of you to make this decision today, and I'm going to make it the easiest decision you've ever made. Go to the next, please. Next is, there's an opportunity. If you want to be treated like a rock star, there's a VIP opportunity. This is $1,297. You get a seat in the event. You get bonus training only for VIPs. Bonus training only for VIPs, top and leadership training. There's a VIP registration kit that'll be sent out to you. So you'll have that kit to prepare for this event. And when you see the big screens, you're going to have guaranteed space on that interactive screens. People are going to see you all the time. You'll be seen all over the world. So that's VIP. What's next is Platinum. Go ahead. Now, Platinum, we're giving away one of those today. But Platinum, proximity is everything. This is your ticket to get closest to the action. One seat in the public Platinum Zoom room, one in-person event admission, bonus training for Platinums, Platinum registration kit, a backstage pass. You'll be in the studio with us. You'll be watching the event in our home, a Platinum party at our house where you get to mix and mingle with all of the top speakers and the event presenters and the celebrities. And you'll be guaranteed central space on the interactive screen. That's only for a few people. It's not for everybody. But if you want a life-changing experience, you got to get to Vegas. You got to, you cover your expenses to get here. But once you're here, the party's free, the event, all that stuff is included. So that's Platinum. Next, if you get a ticket to any one of those three, even if you get a ticket just to the $297, get a ticket today, I'm going to give you 3 of our best-selling courses. 3. I'm going to give you Social Media Mastery. It's a $297 course. I want to give it to you today. I want to give you the 7 Skills in 7 Days course. I want you to have that today. And I have the most popular course I've ever created is how to recruit 20 people in 30 days. Do you think that 20 and 30 would be a benefit for you? Of course, it will be a benefit for you. 20 and 30, I have a standard course, and I have one that's just for women. You have your choice of the standard course or the women's course, but it's $497. So that's what, $1,100 worth of free courses if you just get a general admission ticket today. If you decide to get VIP or super VIP or platinum, you also get those courses. But those 3 courses are available to you today for free. Next, please. So here's the 3 choices. You got to decide where you see yourself in this business. And if you already got your ticket, you're going to get all these bonuses. So don't worry about it. If you already got your ticket, you'll get these bonuses. Here's your 3 choices. Where do you see yourself? General admission, VIP, or platinum? You can make a decision. General admission, you see all the things you get. VIP, you get some extra stuff, of course. Platinum is an in-person experience over the top. Where do you see yourself? General admission, VIP, or platinum in this 1-2 punch? So one more slide, very simple. Take a picture of this. Go ahead, guys. Get your tickets today. You're going to hear a lot more about this over the course of the challenge, but get your tickets today, virtualgopro.com. Take a picture of that, write it down, virtualgopro.com. Okay? virtualgopro.com. Now, bring it back to me, guys. Here's another little bonus. If you get your ticket today, or if you already got your ticket, we're going to send you Jessie Lee Ward's scripts and her shortcuts to be able to follow up with all of your people. We will send that to you if you get your ticket or you already have your ticket. We will send you those scripts and you'll be able to have them. Okay? I want you to be able to have those scripts to be able to be a follow-up monster. Got it? So go to virtualgopro.com, get the bonuses, be part of the whole 1-2 punch, get the scripts from Jessie Lee. And now I want to introduce you to a dear friend who is an amazing guy. He's going to teach you some spectacular things on how to really advance your reach in your business. The whole world lines up to him for advice. Pete Vargas, take it from here, brother.
How are you, dude? You there?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. I got my ticket, man. I got my ticket.
I know.
I'm curious if, Tom, you got your ticket back here? I hope you got your ticket. Yeah. Jessie Lee, you were unbelievable. Eric, that was amazing. Eric, I got a question for you. I'm curious, and I'd love for people to put this in the chat because this is important to me. And I'd love to hear this from you guys. What is an event that changed your life, Eric? What event changed your life more than anything else? Or anybody in the chat? What event changed your life? I'm serious. I'm about to show you an event that changed my life. I don't care if you have a small business today or a multi-million-dollar business. There is an event that made a significant impact in your life. Fraser Brooks, what was that for you, man? Love that guy. I don't even know him, but already connected with him. Like, what is that event? Here's what I'm going to do. And I think there's 35, 40,000 of you still here. And I'm going to make a very bold promise. Whether you have a business just getting started, whether you have making a couple extra $1,000 a month, or you're making 6 and 7 figures, I'm going to tell you today that I'm going to show you how to communicate to convert with integrity. Do you realize that how I got Eric's attention was 3 minutes? 3 minutes. And in 3 minutes, from one video, I came into Eric's world a year ago. And now today, I'm on one of the biggest stages of my life. But for a lot of you, at the end, I'm going to give you the 1-minute script that you can go invite as many people to your company's event that Eric just challenged you to do. I'm going to give you the 1-minute script that will have you do this. It will get the people to actually show up for your Zoom meeting, your company's Zoom meeting. I'm going to give you this script that didn't just win me a relationship with Eric Uori, but landed me Dean Graziosi, who will be here tomorrow, and Tony Robbins as a client. Yeah, I'm going to give you that script, but I got to teach it to you first. Anybody want to know that? Listen, man, I am a little bit different. Here's the beautiful thing. I'm different than Jesse Lee. I'm different than Eric. I'm me, and you got to be you. Dude, I was on fire with Jesse Lee. I mean, she just lit it up. I shoot the girl a couple messages. I can't even get a response from her yet because she's probably blown up on Instagram. But she blew it up, and she showed you something tactical, but I have to show you something from a communication standpoint. And so many of you, no matter what bucket you fall into, you're missing it. You're missing it. And it's this big idea around communicate. Thank you for all of you that are still here. I promise you, you're going to have a treat. I promise you, you're going to use this for the rest of your life. Communicate to convert. How many of you want to see more conversion happen in your network marketing companies? How many of you? I'm actually going to ask you for a different number. Erica said, I want you to invite and have 10 people next week, and the next week on a company Zoom. I want to ask a different question. I'm going to ask you, how many people do you commit to having on your Zoom next week? I want you to determine it. What is the number that you are committed to getting on a Zoom call next week? 50, 20, 50, 25, 30. I want to see it from all of you. 100. You see, here's the cool thing. Eric set the bar and all of you are taking it higher, or at least to the minimum. And I want to help you understand how to do that. I want to help you understand how to be on social media live and land more business. I want you to see how you can become a powerful communicator. And here's what I would want you to know about me. I'm not going to share too much of it today. This industry, the first few weeks I got to college, I'm an old man, I'm 43. First few weeks I got to college, 20 years ago, my car got repossessed. My dad was in a lot of debt. My dad and I had a strained relationship. I had no money. And a lady from my church introduced me to this industry. And because of that introduction, not only was I able to pay off all of my debt, not only was I able to buy a new car, I was able to set my life back on a course that was unbelievable because of this profession, because of network marketing. And here's what I know about this. Is way too many people are communicating the wrong way. They're communicating the wrong way. And if you will begin to start communicating the right way, it will absolutely be game changer for you. 100%. And so here's my question to you. How many of you want to understand how to do this? Like, I'm serious. Like, stay around, don't leave. I will be here for about 20 minutes. I know we're a little bit later, man, but you're getting the goods. You got Jesse, you got Eric, now you got me. I'll give you this. But here's the first thing you need to understand. Say these words: communicate to convert. I know you can't say them, but I want you to actually type them. Communicate to convert. Here is the issue. Here is the issue. You think I'm talking about the external world, but I have to actually start with the internal. I actually have to start in your own minds. Because when I can solve this, I can help you become so confident that you, when you communicate to the external world, will be unstoppable. But the communicate to convert has to start in here. And some of you are sitting back saying, I'm a leader, I got this. Well, I was a leader, I had this too. You know what? I had $1 million business for 6 or 7 consecutive years. And I asked myself the question, why am I stuck at $1 million? It was because I was converting myself to my own thinking. That once I hit the million, that's all there was. Because everybody said, be a millionaire. And then all of a sudden, I started communicating with myself, converting myself. You got to convert yourself before you can convert others. So no matter what bucket you're in today, I changed what I was thinking. I'm going to tell you what you're thinking. You got to identify what falls for you. I changed what I was thinking. And then all of a sudden, check this out, went to 5 million, 10 million, $20 million company because I started right here. I'm about to bust that stuff up. And I don't usually get this excited, but I think today's trainers have got me this excited because listen, some of you are stuck here. All of you have some stuckness here. But then we're going to move to this bucket. We're going to move to this bucket, and I'm going to show you what you have to bust here in the industry to get as many recruits and to get as many customers that you want on demand. On demand. So let's start here. Let me start here with the internal. I want you to understand something with this internal. You got a deficit right now. You need to move to the green, but you got the red right now. You got a deficit right now. And if you can begin to understand these three things, 1, 2, 3, it will help you arrive at the most important C. Get down a little bit, guys. C, C, C. If you can begin to understand these C's, and identify right now with me which one is going on in your mind, I'm going to ask you to tell me which one's going on in your mind. Because when you take a look at this guy, hey, this is when I had started my business right here. You see this guy? Can you see that on your screen? You see that guy right there? Let me tell you what's happening with that guy. That guy was at an event that changed his life. That was at one of my mentors' events, Brendan Bouchard. Who knows Brendan Bouchard in the house? Anybody know Brendan Bouchard? Yeah, that's one of my mentors. You want to talk about an event that changed my life? That changed my life. You know what's going to change your life? Everybody that's at GoPro Virtual in December, your life will be changed. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. But let me tell you, before that guy could communicate to the external world, I need you to know what was going on in that mind right there. Because it's the stuff that's prohibiting you from going to the next level. I've never reflected on this until 2 weeks ago of what was actually going on in my mind. Do you know what was going on in my mind? Everybody can see that I'm sweating. I might be sweating right now. I don't give a rip. I was holding the mic with 2 hands because I was scared to death. I was thinking about what everybody in the audience was thinking about me. I was telling myself that I have nothing to offer this world. Like, who wants to hear me? Because I was trying to launch my business and I needed to get validation. And I was looking to the external world to give me the validation that I needed. And I got on that stage and I was afraid and I was scared and I was nervous. And I didn't do an incredible job of communicating that day because of the fact that the communication that was going on in here stopped me from the communication that went out there. And all of us have it. When I say all of us have it, all of us have one of the buckets I'm about to tell you. Every one of you do. And I want to identify this bucket so we can break through. Never made any money? That changes the next 90 days. Jesse and Eric both said the next 90 days are critical. Absolutely. You're making good money, but you're not breaking through. That changes the next 90 days. You making 6 figures, 7 figures? Yeah, you're not reaching your full potential because of one of these C's. That changes the next 90 days. So we got to start with this. What was going on with this guy? Let me tell you the 3 things that were going on with this guy and identify what's going on with you. If you do this, man, it will be game changer. This guy has went from a no business to a multiple 8-figure business. Not 7 figures. Not many people can say multiple 8 figures. Working with the biggest names in the world. Eric Uori, Grant Cardone. I was just with Grant, texting Grant yesterday. Tony and Dean. I'm Michael Hyatt. Like the biggest names in the world. But he had to deal with this stuff. So I'm going to put these 3 C's up and I'm going to ask you the question. I'm going to ask you to do a little self-reflection of which one is prohibiting you from going to the next level. The first C that you hear a lot in this industry is I can't. I can't. There's some of you that said, I can't make money. I've never made money. I can't get past this point. I've never been past this point. I can't make 8 figures. Not many people make 8 figures. There's some type of can't that exists in the majority of our minds because we haven't done it before in the past. You guys realize how long it took for somebody to break the 4-minute mile? Like, you realize how long it took? You want me to tell you why it took that long? I think it was Roger Bannister. Is that right? Am I right in that crew? Give me a little love. You know why? Because everybody said, I can't. It's not possible. There was minds filled with, I can't. It's not possible. And then Roger did it. And I don't know the exact number, but immediately after Roger did it, somebody knows this in the chat box, let me know. But I got to believe there were 30, 40, 50 people in the next year that ended up breaking the 4-minute mile. Guys, you got to understand and ask yourself the question. You know, I see Tom and I see Jesse Lee back here. I see you guys on Facebook. I see you. Tens of thousands of people. My question is, what is the I can't you're telling yourself? Do you realize that even if you say you don't say that, you actually do, because I hear it in your vocabulary and I hear it in your language? You're just justifying it with one of your past I can'ts. I hope you heard that. Things that you used to say I can't, you're like, oh, I don't say I can't anymore, but now there's a new level. TD Jake says a new level, there comes a new devil. And the new devil is I can't. Can I ask you a question? Can you be authentic with me today? What are you saying I can't do? Can I tell you one of the things I said I can't do coming into 2020? I said, I can't ever build a team. I suck at building a team. I can't get through this pandemic. I lost $5 million in the month of March and April in this pandemic. $5 million. I said, I can't get past this. And then all of a sudden, I identified the I can't. And in 30 days, we did more revenues than we did all of 2019 combined. 30 days. Forbes featured it as one of the biggest pivots in 2020. What is your I can't? I'm asking you guys, like, what is your I can't? You have to identify it so you can smash it. The second C that many of you are dealing with in here is you're so concerned about what everybody else thinks. You're so concerned. That cat right there, all he was thinking about, what is everybody else thinking? Do they see that my hands are shaking? Do they see that my armpits are sweating? Do they see that my fly is down? Do they see that that shirt I'm wearing, my wife made fun of me when I went home? My wife asked me, what did you wear on that stage? Do they know? Like, that's all I was thinking. We're so concerned about what others think. And can I tell you the subtle shift that will be the game changer around this one? Instead of thinking of being so concerned about others think, if you will simply begin to meditate on being concerned about impacting others, shift it from being concerned about what they think to concerned about how you can make an impact on them. That subtle shift will change the game. A lot of you have never stepped to the next level because of the fact that you're so concerned about others. And the third thing, and this is the last thing right here, is literally, I couldn't use the word hurt, but we are so much around cutting our own thoughts. We have negative thoughts going on that literally cut ourselves down. That literally cut ourselves down. Every day, do you realize that the average person spends like 9.5 hours with it's like 9.5 hours with negative thoughts. Can I tell you something right now? If I heard you talk to my wife the way that I talk to myself, I'd probably hurt you. It would probably be domestic abuse if you talked to my wife the way that I talk to myself. I don't know if some of you got that. It's okay for other people. It's not okay for other people to talk that way, but it's okay for you to talk to yourself that way. This is the biggest and deepest one that I want you to get over today. And this has a lot to do with past hurts and past pains. And so, guys, I'm going to ask you a question today. What can you do to identify these and literally communicate in here and convert in here before we begin to go out there? When you begin to tackle these things, and guys, it's not overnight. You don't have to end these tonight. You got to start the process. This isn't an event, it's a process. I'm still working through these. But if you don't do something about these, you cannot break through and move to the next level. All of you. So what happens when you break through? This is what happens. Confidence. Confidence. What is the freaking difference between that guy, watch this, and that guy? Whoops, not that guy, not that guy, this guy, sorry, and that guy. What's the difference between those two guys? Yeah, 4 years. Little stage, scared to death. Stage of 30,000 people at Miami Marlins Stadium. 1,000 new customers came into my business that day. Multi-7-figure dollar hour for me. In 1 hour, what's the difference? Busting through these. Busting through these. $1 million guy, multi-8-figure guy. Big difference. I want to challenge you guys today, and I'm going to get to the last part here, but I'm going to challenge you guys to communicate, to convert in your mind first. First. You have to convert yourself before you convert others. I love this recruiting challenge, man. I've been in here every day. You realize that I'm the one who told Eric and Marina, you got to do this. Where have you ever seen a training, Jesse Lee, that gets 100,000 comments in 90 minutes? Like nowhere. That doesn't exist. This is resonating with you. 2021 is about to be a breakthrough year for you. You know what I'm going to speak over every single one of you? The biggest year. I believe it can be the biggest year that you've ever had. But it all starts in between here. Getting rid of one can't at a time. Getting rid of being concerned with that one person at a time. Cut them off. If you're so concerned with them, cut them off. Or whatever it is. And most importantly, being the one who cuts your mind with negative thoughts. One at a time. You use these 3 buckets. You ask yourself the question, what is one that I can take control and freaking break through on? And watch how you have breakthrough. Watch how you have breakthrough. The second thing that I want to tell you, you guys want to know what it takes to be an incredible communicator in the network marketing space? I know this arena. My uplines in the past have been people like, Johnny Wimbrey and Holton Buggs, and, I could go on and on. Like this was like when I was in college, this was the industry that got me through college, that got me out of debt. I was making more money. Here's how I got people to my local events. Come learn from the kid who's making more money than his college professors who are teaching him how to make money. That was my catchphrase all over the college campus that I lived on. Pretty good, right? Not bad. Let me tell you what I believe will separate you as a communicator. Now we're moving into the external, and this is where the money is. This is green. You got to break through the red. The external. How do you externally communicate to convert? Well, let me tell you how not to. Let me tell you how not to first. Number one of the biggest things that drives me crazy is the cheesiness that happens in people's communication. Dude, they can read you like a book. Something comes out of your mouth and it's like, oh, network marketer. Because it's one of those cheesy statements. You know, I said it at Eric's mastermind. I don't remember what I said, but everybody cracked up because they knew it was still happening in 2020. And when I was involved in the industry in 2005, 2005, 06, 07, 08, because it was the same cheesy statement. Don't be a cheeseball. Don't communicate cheesy. I don't know if there's any statements that you like, oh my gosh, please stop saying that. Like, I don't know what that is for you, but I'm going to encourage you. Don't be one of those folks that are cheesy. The second thing that I want to tell you is I don't want you to be so, I say overconfident. There were so many slick Ricks that were just so overconfident and so kind of con man when I was around, and those aren't the people I resonate. It's the freaking people back here, these leaders, these recruiters who are teaching you back here, that's who I resonate with. They're confident, but they're not arrogant. Being overconfident or conning man, just, you know who the con people are? They're the ones soliciting in this group. Do you know how cheeseball that is? Do you know how inconsiderate of Eric and Marina that is? It's con. Like, don't be that person who's arrogant or conning. I don't believe you are. And the last thing I want to tell you is don't be the person who's cash driven. Don't be the person who's cash driven. Do not be the person who's cash driven. Do I want you to make a lot of money? 100%. Do I want you to make your first $100, your first 1,000, your first 10,000, your first 100,000, your first million? 100%. But let me tell you how you do it. And you heard Jesse say it today, you heard trainers say it yesterday, you heard trainers say it on Monday. You do it by this one huge word. By being compassionate. Actually looking when people know on the other end that you care about their best interests, the wall comes down and they want to connect with you. The wall comes down and they want to connect with you. Compassion simply meaning they know that you have their best interest at heart. When you become a compassionate leader, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit when you begin to communicate that way. So you ask yourself the question, and I'm coming to an end. I'm going to be done in about 5 minutes, and we're going backstage. The sky is the limit when you begin to communicate. How do you communicate? I'm going to share this with you. This is a proprietary process right here that we have trained. We've taken Eric and Marina through this. We just trained Dean and Tony's trainers on this week. We were in Nashville this week teaching Dave Ramsey's crew this week. They said this is breakthrough. And on Tuesday, Pat Quinn is going to be back here to actually go deeper into this. But I have to give you the script today that will literally be game changer in the way that you communicate. The underlying foundational piece of this script is compassion. Compassionate communication is what converts. So let me tell you what I want you to do as you invite those people to your company's events. I'm just going to use it for invitations to your company's events right now. That's it. Saturday or Tuesday, you'll get the entire way of how to use this, but I'm just going to share with you how to use this to invite people to your company's events. I want you to understand how I want you to communicate. In any communication, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, connect with the person's heart. Brian, how do you connect with their hearts? You got to imagine right away, you guys more than ever, I said this yesterday in a training, there's an imaginary wall up in front of every prospect that you're coming to. There's an imaginary wall. And the way that you break through that wall is breaking through their heart. How do you do that? You don't start with a product, a service, a meeting. You don't start with any of that. I'm going to see how I broke through to Eric. You start with some human connection that you both have. Human connection, something funny or encouraging or something that you guys have in common. People want to connect on a human level before anything happens. I'm going to show you how I would recruit people into my event right after I'm done teaching this. But the other thing that you want to do is help people understand that you know what it's like walking in their shoes. Ordinary, but you've done something extraordinary that they also want to do in their life. When people know that you've walked in their shoes, but you've gone somewhere that they desire to go, they will follow you, man. Too many people in the industry just talk about extraordinary, and they forget about what it was like to be ordinary walking in somebody's shoes. Too many people just do this one. I'm saying start here. Start here. I'm going to show this to you. Now all of a sudden their minds are opened, and now you get to speak to their minds. Their hearts let the wall down. Now their minds are ready to listen. And in this, you're going to help them understand 1 point or maybe 2 points of why it makes sense to come to the event. And then you're going to let them know the call to action. You're going to ask them to come to the event. Guys, the whole screen. You're going to ask them to come to the event and give them the details, the call to action. And then you're going to close with something that moves their heart. You're going to close with something that moves their heart. This is the StoryBraid framework. When I'm on a podcast, I use this. When I'm on a sales call, I use this. When I'm on a three-way call, yes, I still do three-way calls in my business. I learned that from this profession and this industry. And I still use it to close big deals. Or when I'm trying to invite somebody to my events, that's what I'm going to use. So here's the script for me. Tom, I'm going to pretend that I am a guy who has just replaced his full-time income because of my network marketing company. And I'm going to reach out to friends, family, and prospects. I'm going to know many of my friends, family, and prospects would love to do the same. I'm going to know whether they've been laid off or if they hate their job or whatever. Know something about them. Don't make this crystal clear the same way. So let me give you two versions of it. You got a little treat today, two versions of it. Remember, this is the script that we've used to land everything we've landed. It's trademarked, and now you guys get to use it and trademark it to yourself. Hey, Dad, and by the way, I shoot a video. I shoot a 1-minute video. Hey, Dad, just wanted to reach out to you. I know you're probably familiar that, after the pandemic hit and I was trying to figure out how to transition out of my full-time job, I started with a company back in March. And man, I cannot tell you, Pops, like this company has been transformational in my life. I'm now going into December of 2020, Dad, and I no longer am at my full-time job. I'm getting the opportunity to transition out of my full-time job. And I know, Dad, that you've been trying to transition yourself and try to figure something out. I know you're close to retirement, but I know that you've been looking for something bigger. And I just want you to know I'm confident in that I found it. Dad, there's this incredible meeting going on, and you don't even have to leave your home. That's going to really be talking about the opportunity that people have in 2021 to take control of their own lives and provide for their families like they've never provided before. And I just want to ask, Dad, would you come to this meeting? You don't have to drive. You don't have to pay for anything. It's literally 45 minutes. It's on Zoom. I know we've been talking with you and the kids on Zoom. And Dad, I just want to encourage you. It's next Tuesday. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I would love to have you there just to check this out because I believe it will be game changer for you, Pops. So let me know if that works. And I just want you to know I love you. So there's somebody who's transitioned out of maybe are trying to transition out of a job. All I would do with a friend who just got laid off. You gotta be compassionate. Compassionate. Hey, Dan, it's Pete. Just wanted to shoot you this quick message, man. I know I am so sorry what's going on in your world. I know that you got laid off of your job a couple of months ago and haven't really found something secure in that. And I just want you to know, like, I've been looking for something myself for a long time. And a few months ago, I got involved with this incredible company that has really helped me begin to transition out of my full-time job. It's incredible. It's amazing. And I just want you to know that I was thinking about you because next Tuesday, there's a meeting going on. And this meeting is, our company has been responsible for helping so many people who have lost their jobs in 2020 transition into starting their own company from home in 2021. And they're going to just be talking about why that's working and why that timing of now is so important with everything going on in our world. And I just wanted to invite you, man. You're a good friend, a dear friend. I love you. And I'd love for you to come be a part of this. So it's Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's on Zoom. You don't have to drive. You don't have to social distance. But I would love to have you there. Literally, guys, 65 seconds and 60 seconds. I could do, just like Jesse can do 1,000, I can do dozens and dozens of those in an hour. And I will see the majority of those people convert. Man, we're only scratching the surface tonight on Communicate to Convert. I'm only scratching the surface on you getting people to show up for your recruiting events so that other people can do the job that might be hard for you to do right now. I love the differences between Jesse, Lee, and Eric, because Eric said, I didn't have any credibility, but my upline said, you just get them here and watch what happens. And he had 118 people there, 118. It changed the game for him, and it will change the game for you. So this is what I want to say to all of you right now as we go backstage, and I know we're over today. This is what I want to say. This event, Brendan Burchard's event, changed my life. GoPro virtual is going to change your life. And I just want to encourage you today, Eric, I'd love to do this as you come back up today. I would love to make sure that we contribute to anybody that literally gets a ticket to GoPro, any ticket level, 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to gift today to anybody that does that our Communicate to Convert Masterclass. It's an entire course that's valued at $495. Templates, tools, resources, everything to have you dial in to this whole idea of converting, communicating to converting. We are going to gift that to every single ticket holder that takes action today or that has taken action. And guys, I'm going to tell you, when you go through this, It will be game changer in every aspect of your business. And so I just want to encourage all of you today. I'm a big believer in what Eric and Marina are doing. I'm going to encourage you to get your tickets at virtualgopro.com. Just click that freaking green button and take action. And I can tell you, I believe the value of this one bonus will be worth the value of any of the 3 ticket levels. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do today. Stop letting your mind from the can'ts, the concerns, or the negative thoughts. Stop allowing those to dictate your future. You got to communicate and convert your mind before you can communicate and convert the external world. And so today you get to take one little step in that, in getting your ticket to GoPro virtual and really setting yourself up with the 1-2 punch to go into 2021 really big. So make sure you go there. Eric, I hope I have the right website there, but I think it's virtualgopro.com, man. So thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I know it's a little longer day, but man, I hope everybody will be there.
Let me tell everybody else real quick before we go backstage. Thank you for being here the whole time. I will tell you, what he just offered is worth 10 times what he charges for it. He's giving it to you for free. Will you put up the last slide, please? Here's what we're offering. If you get a ticket, or if you have previously got a ticket to the virtual GoPro, you get the free bonus courses. You get Pete's Communicate to Convert course, which is a $500 course. And you get Jesse Lee Ward scripts, which are priceless. They're worth, add everything else together, and we might catch up to the scripts. So whether it's general admission, VIP, or platinum, you get all those bonuses. And come back to me, guys. If you do it today, it's virtualgopro.com. If you do it today, I'm going to do 2 additional drawings. I'm going to give away 10 VIP experiences to GoPro to people who purchase tickets prior to today. And I'm going to draw from people who buy today 10 more VIP experiences for free for people who buy today. So if you get your ticket today, we'll give you a free VIP experience. If you already have a VIP experience, then we will let you either sell or gift that to someone else. Okay? So free drawing, 10 free for people who buy today, plus Jesse Lee scripts. Those are only for people who buy today or previous. They buy tomorrow, there's no guarantee you're going to get her scripts. It's just if you get it today. People who buy today or previous are going to get Jesse Lee's scripts plus the bonus courses, virtualgopro.com. Back to me, guys. The 1-2 punch, challenge, GoPro, challenge, GoPro, challenge, GoPro. We're going to set you up for 2021 to be the best year of your lives. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Let me tell you what's happening tomorrow before we go backstage. We have Mr. Tom Chenault, over 1,300 personal recruits, 227,000 distributors, 1.3 million customers. Damian Fire and Stefania Legato, 650 plus personal recruits, 324,000 distributors, and the one and only Dean Graziosi. We've got some power tomorrow. So 11 a.m. Pacific time, be here. It's going to be amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, get your virtual GoPro ticket. Make sure that you get it today, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Everybody else, stay, the backstage VIPs, stay here, and we'll go to some Q&A. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. Give everybody the love hearts in the comments. Go crazy.